This could be like the very special episode of web series that nobody laughs at.
Yeah. They're not all going to be solid gold hits, guys.
Apologies.
John Wolanski's audio was messed up when we recorded this episode, and this is the recording we have, so deal with it. The web series from Kovacevich and Jon Wolanske.
Hey!
Hey!
How are ya?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Great!
Where are we? Are you on a Carnival cruise ship right now?
I'm on stage because this is our special guest episode.
Are you recording?
Calling this episode special guest is probably an overpromise because I think we said that what we were going to do is we were just going to name the guests that we want to bring on the show.
All right, why don't you go first then?
I think we should invite Barack Obama to the show.
He's just looking away from you like he's ashamed to be mentioned anywhere near us.
I feel like he is looking for stuff to do.
What would you want to talk to him about?
I feel like he's probably already a fan of the show. Probably just spend most of the interview asking him what he likes most about us.
Yeah, I could have figured that. What would he think about the topics thus far?
I think he'd say that we've gone deep and that Michelle also yells at him about how he loads the dishwasher too.
Oh, wow. I'd like to hear that. You know, it's interesting that you say you think he would say we've gone deep, because I say we've gone shallow but wide.
Shallow but wide. That was your nickname in college, wasn't it?
Is it my turn? Do we go back and forth like this?
Yes.
Sig Knudsen.
Sig Knudsen. Tell me more. I'm not as familiar as I probably should be.
Sig Knudsen, the inventor of the record feature on Zoom.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Sig?
Yeah. I thought it'd be interesting to have the inventor of the record feature on Zoom come on and see one of the successes of their invention, this series. It wouldn't be possible without Sig Knudsen.
Sig would just be crying the entire time in gratitude for what we've done with his or her invention.
It might not even be able to speak. So moved. It wouldn't have to be the whole episode. It might be nice to have Obama first, like the lead guest, and then Sig be like the second chair. Gets 5 minutes. Then we do a musical guest.
That's a power episode, Barack Obama and Sig Knudsen.
Are you pronouncing it correctly?
I don't know. It's your guest. I don't know.
I don't know either. Who's your next guest?
Michelle Obama. And here's why. One, I just miss her. Two, she recently launched a podcast, and I feel like she's probably looking for ways to cross-promote and build her audience. And I feel like coming on to web series would be a way to draw fans to her new podcast.
You know, it's interesting. She is also looking away from you.
I think that's probably has a lot to do with the intensity of my gaze. I think it's hard for people to just hold my gaze.
I have heard that from some people who work for you. What do you think her favorite sandwich would be?
Well, I think as soon as she tries Jon Wolanske, she'll have a new favorite sandwich.
It's a lot of loose ground beef just falling right on your plate.
All right, who's your next one?
My next guest is Sheila Chobampalantana.
One more time. Say it one more time.
I got to slow this down. Sheila Chobampalantana.
Tell me more about Sheila.
Sheila is the first person to do that thing where you put your potato chips in your sandwich to add that layer of texture, that mouthfeel.
I think if we do a mouthfeel episode, half of it could be her.
Half of it could be her. You get the puppet involved. Maybe call Andrew Bancroft. Would she be first chair on that episode, or would she be like the second guest, 5 minutes?
I mean, if we do mouthfeel, she's definitely first chair.
Yeah, next.
Okay, next is young Jon Wolanske.
Can you bend time and go back and get me?
I want to hang out with that dude and just find out what's going on with him.
Very few people did.
I just feel like spending time with the young man that you were would tell me a lot about the man that you are.
Mm-hmm. Which parts?
The hair part, would be fun to spend time with.
My hair looked like red in that picture. It's as if I went to the salon and asked for a little crayon.
Give me a touch of color.
Something. I don't recall doing that, though.
Just a touch of color.
Crayon tips.
Crayon tips.
Okay, you ready? My third. Coleman Cheeky Saladino.
I don't know, Cheeky.
Noted character actor. Appeared in the Twilight series. You may know the line from Twilight where he said, "Check behind the tree." Also appeared in 4 HR sexual harassment videos in 2005, just like you. So I figure that bridge, you'd have a lot to talk about.
He's in the Brotherhood. That's a circle of thespians that stays very close to one another.
Do you guys get like signet rings? Is there a blazer?
Yeah, there's a whole outfit. There's meetings. It's great.
I love that. Well, I'm excited you're excited about it.
I do have one more.
Mom.
Pam Wolanske. John's mom.
Yeah. Oh, my voice broke. I'm so emotional. Oh, I didn't realize this would be like a trip down memory lane.
I just think she looks lovely, and I'd love to have her on the show.
What would your first question be for my mom?
Which of your children do you love the most? And where does John fall in that order?
And then you'd say, really think about it. Really, don't leap to an answer.
This is a safe space, Pam. Take your time. Really go deep.
You know, John, I could make that happen. Of all the guests that you've thrown out there.
This seems doable to you. Hey. Somebody is trying to join our Zoom call.
What do you mean? This is not a secure connection?
Should we let them in?
What's the worst that could happen?
Ready?
Sure.
Oh!
Hey! What?
Oh!
Whoa!
Gene Sharkey, you're on mute.
On mute.
I was like a classic mom move.
It's Gene Sharkey, our friend from the old days. Those were good days.
Kovacevich, what are you doing?
He wasn't here. He wasn't here on time, and the people that are professional would be here on time.
Get
What the
out
hell,
of here.
Kovacevich? You're not nice.
Relax.
You're a son of a bitch.
All right,
I'm
okay.
not a son
You know
of
what?
a bitch. My
We
Denny's
should
mug.
You are our first guest. We've never had a guest on Web Series before.
This is so exciting for you. Oh, Jon and John and Jean.
Jean.
Gene, how are you?
Good. I was crying laughing watching your first episode the other day.
Why don't we just spend some time talking about the things that you like about Web Series?
Oh, well, just the two of you reacting to each other in the way that you do. I haven't seen Parenthood yet. Is it good?
It's great. We're definitely coming into our own as influencers, I think.
Yesterday, my daughter audibly burped, like a very loud burp in front of several other people that we didn't know. And I looked at her and I said, I think you should say, "Excuse me, that's pretty gross." And she said, "How would you like to be told to stop doing things by a mom that hated you?" And I was like, that escalated quickly. And so it went from a loud burp, to my daughter making this giant false proclamation in front of everybody, to which I could only just say, "Please get in the car and close the door quickly so that I can yell at you."
Yeah, you handled it right.
I handled that well. I think I did. I don't know. Kovacevich, why did you pick that background?
We plow most of the Web Series income.
Plow?
We plow it back into sets, background sets for me. We don't spend as much on John's setup.
I'm a vector for the Wi-Fi here, so if I lean or somehow change body position, I find it comes back like the antenna on your old TV.
Yeah.
So this is extremely uncomfortable for me now, but at least I'm talking to you.
You're a little grainy. I can't tell if it's you.
That's my skin.
He is that grainy. I can confirm John is that grainy in real life. Let's get to the important stuff, Gene. What is your favorite sandwich?
Oh, is this a sandwiches show?
It might be.
Yeah.
We used to have a little friend group that had a club called Club Sandwich : a Sandwich Club, back when we all worked together, which is a really great name. I still miss it. It's a good name. I'll never get over how good that name is.
What would it take to get into the club? Was it like a gang? Would you have to stab somebody?
Heavy interest in sandwiches. a commitment to sandwich eating and writing about said sandwiches.
Do you guys have a blog?
It was the early 2000s, and yes, it was a blog.
Like a WordPress blog? I would love to go back in time. and do that.
But what's your fave, Gene?
Maybe a caprese? An Italian, just like a tradish Italian. Chicken francesa? Is that how you say it? I'm just thrilled to still be friends with you both and to be considered worthy of being on your show at all.
That's a perfect segue. Next week, we're supposed to do nostalgia.
That's going to be a good one. Like, remember concerts? Remember Bounce You? Have you guys ever been in one of those, like a birthday party, like a place with like air inflatables? That's in the graveyard now. We'll never do that again.
Not without your body condom.
Gene, thank you for being our special guest on the special
Gene.
guest episode.
It's good to see your faces, you guys.
Great to see you.
Old as they are.
What?
What? Good app.
Good app. There you go.
Good app.
Good app, Gene.
Good app, guys.
I'm going to take my grainy face somewhere and moisturize.
Now this feels right. Now this would be a good show, you and me, Gene.
Here we are. Jon and John.
Maybe Gene Sharkey and Jon Kovacevich should go make a web series that's better than this one that they've been making, the web series from Jon Kovacevich and John Wolanske.